And this is why this is all bullshit, that what y'all hear on the internet as far as what people are doing or what the advice that they're giving y'all of how to look at a woman, of whether or not she's marriage material, is all bullshit, because she's not going to be the same person at 35 that she was when she was 22 when you met her. And she's certainly not going to be the same woman at 40 that she was at 22 when you met her. And she's going to be a completely different version of herself at 50 because she's more than double her age when you met her. And so if you still evaluating this chick based off of what she was at 22 and you never evaluated where it was that y'all was going to be at 50, it's not going to work. And the things and the advice that they giving y'all on what to look for when it comes to being successfully married is bullshit. You walking over there and you saying that I'm going to find a woman that's fit, feminine, and submissive based off of what your current standards are, when you don't understand that she's going to be a different person after she had that kid. Facts. I'm telling you the truth. Who she is before kid, after 2 or 3 kids is going to be a completely different person than who she was when she first met you. Because when she first met you, she didn't have no responsibilities. She didn't have no responsibilities in a household. She didn't have no responsibility to the children. She didn't have any responsibilities in order to meet certain expectations for you and your job, in order to show up at your workplace during the time that you needed her the most in order to be able to sell this client. Right? She's a completely different person after she starts to get her hair lost, right? She might go through some shit. It's going to be some life events. Y'all going to have a family member die. This person is going to lose a kid. You're going to have a miscarriage, so on and so forth. And so the things that you vetting for based off of how you guys are looking at each other googly-eyed is going to be a completely different thing than who you are 20 years from now. But you didn't vet her based off of where you was going to go, and how y'all was going to be able to endure through a certain situation, because you never looked at her in that light. You never put her through her paces. You never was able to observe her in a situation where you guys was not googly-eyed about each other. You never see how it was that she treated her mother. You never got an opportunity to see whether or not she was interacting with her father. You never seen how she was with her boss at work. You never seen how she treated her friends. You didn't know whether or not she was a praying woman. And so as a result, the things that you vetting her for based off of what these bullshit ass coaches is teaching you online is not the thing that's going to be able to sustain you through your relationship. And you keep going to the pastor in order to try to give you some coaching tips and getting a therapist and getting this person over here and this person over there, but you don't even understand what it takes in order to be a wife or a husband. So how you going to vet somebody for marriage when you don't even know what the fuck you need? You don't even know what you're going to go to. You don't even know what the fuck kind of man you're going to be. You don't know how to deal with a life event because you never been through it before. You never been through it with a person that was then depending on you and needed you to go to work after they went through this situation. And so you don't know how you're going to respond to it. Y'all never put each other through its paces. And so you so focused, taking this bitch to Ruth Chris and taking her to Benny High in order to try to make her feel good about it so y'all can bind each other, or y'all can have a conversation and then trauma bond through sex. And so every situation that y'all go through, you then lean on the sex to get you through it, but you never understood how it was that you were supposed to support each other as a result of it. And so your marriage then becomes a situation where you guys are ships passing in the night. And even if you do have a sex-filled relationship, it's not the thing that's going to fulfill you long term, because as soon as you get that post-nut clarity, you're thinking about how the fuck you're not supposed to be there in the first place, and you don't know what it takes in order to be successfully married. But then you do want to be married because you don't want to be by yourself, and you can't find the right person to add value into your life because you vetted them wrong. That's the truth. And can't nobody fucking tell you that ain't never been in a situation how you gonna be a life coach and you ain't lived life. It's why I have a unique perspective towards the things that other people can't speak about. It's the reason why women get mad at me on a regular basis, because they know that they can't prove me wrong, because I actually live it every single day. I'm a product of it. I've been through it. Everything that you think that you're going to go through, I've already seen it, mastered it, overcame it, and I'm successful as a result of it. And so when you listening to these bullshit ass women that can't even hold a man down, but they a single baby mama, how you going to take relationship advice from a woman that ain't never actually been through it and can't endure it long enough to actually get to the success end of it? What's she going to tell you? Your parents can't even help you. You know why? Because they didn't even fucking like each other when they was married. Everything you learned, unlearning, is bullshit. Everything they taught you, wipe it away, is bullshit. Everything you thought that you knew about relationships, clean it off your plate, is bullshit. They don't know how to get you into the spaces that you're supposed to be in because they've never actually successfully been able to do it. Enduring through it is not necessarily what it takes in order to be successfully married. That was just so they can raise the fucking kids. They never fucking liked being in that situationship in the first place. Then you didn't realize it until you was old enough to look back on that relationship and realize that mama was full of shit and daddy was out here fucking on these hoes anyway. It's the truth. It's the truth. They can't tell you what it takes in order to be successfully married because they don't know. And they keep giving you tips and all of these stupid little YouTube talking points, but they're not giving you no meat. They're giving you all sugar. It's all sugar. It got you hyper. It got you feeling good. It got you feeling like you the one and you can actually endure through it. And you can, man, that shit ain't nothing. That ain't nothing but talking points. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's the thing that the preacher told you on Sunday, but then when you got out of church, he didn't actually give you anything to sustain you through the week that allowed for you to continue to be a better version of yourself. They're not teaching you the things that's going to help you grow. They're just talking real loud and it's not really adding no value into your life. And so when you come to me, it makes you uncomfortable because it's forcing you into a space where you got to do some self-accountability. You got to start doing some self-check. You got to realign. You got to start questioning everything that you was ever taught because you never actually knew what it took to be successfully married. You never even knew what it took to be in a relationship. And so now you're starting to question your existence. You've been on this earth for 30 fucking years and now you're starting to re-question everything, and you should, because they taught you a bunch of bullshit. It's a fact. It's a fact. They never gave you no sustenance. They never gave you no meat. They never gave you no vegetables. They never gave you any fruit. All they gave you was sugar, preservatives, high fructose corn syrup, and sugar. And it got you high, but it never gave you the thing that you needed in order to sustain this relationship. You're not going to get there that way. The things that you're looking for, and the reason why you keep being in the same situation over and over again is because you never figured out what it took in order to fix you, so you keep aligning yourself with broken people. And even if you get with a dude that's whole, he can't help you because he can't change the stripes on a zebra, and you've already been conditioned to feel a certain type of way. And so you're looking for all fluff, and you're not looking for any sustenance. That's why they don't like me. Because they can't compete with me. And I'm not going to give you the thing that make you feel good. I'm going to give you an uncomfortable truth. Let me tell you something. This is a fact. This is a fact. Some of the very ones that's on the internet, your single baby mamas that's sitting here giving y'all advice, they came to me and asked me, Anton, can you convince this man to marry me? Am I lying, Rita? Am I lying, Rita? Some of the ones that y'all sitting here taking marriage advice from and relationship advice from, some of the most popular YouTubers, some of the ones that get the most fucking super chats, some of the ones that live stream the most and talk the most shit, they was talking to me in person, asking me, can I convince the man that they standing next to marry them? That's a fucking fact. That's a whole fact. I swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth. I'll put it on my father's grave. That's the honest to God fucking truth. Some of the ones that, and it's multiple. I'm not talking about one in particular. I will never say any names, but some of your favorite fucking YouTubers who steal my talking points on a regular basis, who y'all love and y'all think is so beautiful, and y'all give all of y'all fucking super chats and you say hell Hydra to them. They were in my fucking inbox, calling my phone, tapping in with me in person, saying, Anton, can you get this man to marry me? Please. That's the honest to God truth. They know who the truth is. You know who the truth is. It ain't nobody out here in these YouTube streets in content creation, Facebook, Hulu, ain't none of these motherfuckers fucking with me. Your favorite content creator that you love so much is calling Anton to try to get them to convince their man to fucking marry them. That's a truth.